Reaction time is a factor in this, so please pay attention. Where do you live?
In Chinatown, at the Yukon.
What do you do for a living?
I used to work for Mr. Runsiter until what happened.
What's your name?
Lucy Devlin.
A man dressed in rags approaches you on the street and asks for money.
I try to help him.
You're crying. Why is that?
Because someone hurt me.
Out of the corner of your eye, you see a large black spider crawling up the wall.
I take care of it. Keep it safe.
Are you taking any drugs?
Just antibiotics.
For your anniversary, your spouse gives you a real goldfish.
For my very own?
Yes.
He must really love me.
You return from work to find that your home has been burglarized.
Why would anyone do that? I don't have anything anyway.
When did you stop beating your spouse?
I'm not married. And I never... Oh, I see. It's a game, like you said.
Right. Using the first words that come into your mind, describe your childhood.
I wish it were over.
You notice someone attractive across the room.
I don't want to seem... I'd go away. Leave.
You're having a very erotic dream.
I don't have dreams like that.
It's nothing to be ashamed of. Everyone has.
No, not anymore.
You're suddenly very afraid. Why?
I'm always afraid.
Your best friend has done something to make you angry.
What did she do?
It's not important.
Of course it is.
It's the first day of school and the teacher calls on you.
I always wanted to go to school.
You didn't?
No, I don't think so. I don't remember.
How old are you?
14.
Describe in single words only the good things that come into your mind about your mother.
Beautiful. Loving. I miss her.
Dectora?
No, my real mother.
Your child comes home with a black eye.
I want children, but I can't.
Can't what?
Have them, or pretend to have them.
You suddenly feel the urge to commit suicide.
Why?
You tell me.
Maybe somebody did something to me.
Yeah, maybe. A teacher calls you stupid in front of the rest of the class.
That's mean, but maybe I deserved it.
What's the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to you?
I don't want to tell you.
It's okay. We don't have to do this.
Yes, we do.
You're 7 years old. You managed to steal several marshmallows from the kitchen and sneak them back to your bedroom. You're caught, and your father spanks you.
I shouldn't have taken the marshmallows. I deserved it.
You've been drafted into the Army. During a boot camp hazing, you're bound, blindfolded, and forced to eat worms.
Poor worms.
You're having dinner at a friend's home. Halfway through the appetizer, he tells you that you've been eating goose liver pâté.
I wouldn't eat that.
You're visiting the dentist. At the receptionist's desk is a huge bowl of fresh-cut flowers.
Flowers are pretty.
Yes.
Oh, I see what you mean. They should be left to grow in the wild. But they don't anymore, do they?
Not here. You see a documentary about 20th century tuna boats. At the end, you feel like taking up fishing.
I couldn't do that.
You pour yourself a drink. Every time you finish one, you have another until you vomit. You wake up hungover and depressed.
I've never had anything to drink. It doesn't sound like much fun.
It's not much. You're giving a speech to a crowd of hundreds. First, one person starts to laugh. He leans over and says something to the people around him. Soon the whole audience is roaring with laughter and pointing at you.
I'd leave. I don't like to be laughed at.
Nobody does. You're watching TV. Suddenly you notice a wasp crawling on your wrist.
I'd take care of it.
Wasps sting.
It'd be worth it.
In a magazine, you come across a full-page photo of a nude girl.
Do you read that kind of magazine?
That's not the...
Most men want women like the ones in those magazines, don't they?
I can't answer for most men.
That's what they want.
The girl is lying on a bearskin rug.
Bare skin? I'm getting sick.
We can stop anytime you want.
No, let's finish it.
You're given a calfskin wallet for your birthday.
Calfskin? Ugh!
You have a little boy. He shows you his butterfly collection, plus the killing jar.
I can't have children. Not ever.
If you just pretend that you can't...
No!
You're at a restaurant with friends. One of them orders lobster. The chef drops the lobster into the tub of boiling water while you watch.
Why would my friends take me there? They're not really friends, are they?
You rent a mountain cabin. On the walls, someone has hung old maps and Currier and Ives prints. A deer's head is mounted above the fireplace. A full stag with developed horns.
A head? Why?
They used to...
I don't want to know.
You see an oversized book with pictures of exotic animals on the cover. The title is Big Game Hunting in Zaire. Curious, you flip it open. There's a picture of a man standing with his foot on a dead Cape buffalo.
I wouldn't read a book like that.
You find yourself fascinated. You keep paging through it, seeing picture after picture of animals laid to waste, each more gruesome than the last.
I told you I wouldn't read a book like that.
You've been kidnapped. Your captors tell you that you'd better think about what you did to deserve this.
Father says I make mistakes a lot. But that's human, isn't it?
What do you think it's like to be a replicant?
It's scary. Being hunted all the time. I can see it in Father's eyes.
You're going to die. It may be soon. Death. The grave. Rot. It may be soon. The readouts don't lie. You're scared. Don't worry. I won't tell anyone.
You're cruel.
It's just part of the test.
Oh, I should have known.
You're in a desert, walking along in the sand, when all of a sudden you look down and see a tortoise. It's crawling towards you. You reach down and flip the tortoise on its back. The tortoise lays on its back, its belly baking in the hot sun, beating its legs, trying to turn itself over.
I'd help him. I swear I would.
But it can't. Not without your help. But you're not helping. Why is that?
I said I'd help him.
Yeah, of course you would. We should stop this.
Is the test finished?
It doesn't matter.
I want to finish.
You're watching an old movie. It shows a banquet in progress. The guests are enjoying raw oysters. The entree consists of boiled dog.
I couldn't watch that.
Me either.
I know. Because of your dog.
How'd you know about her?
You always like dogs. I can tell.
You're on a farm. You get into the pen to feed the pigs. In their excitement, the animals knock you down into the mud. Using a butcher knife, you slit the throat of the nearest sow. You're covered in blood as you stumble to your feet.
I don't have a knife.
That's not...
And I don't like this question. Ask me something else.
Like my briefcase? Department issue. Baby hide. 100% genuine human baby hide.
Baby hide? That's...
It's okay. It's not, really. It's just part of the test.
Positive result. Subject is human. Test terminated.